I'm gonna need to get in the right lane to properly do this TikTok, this short. I hate when you call it TikTok. They probably fuck you in your algorithm when you say you call it TikTok a short and vice versa. Really, only vice versa makes sense in this video. What the fuck am I talking about? Anyway, I'm driving and doing a little health anxiety thing, and what this health anxiety thing is. So I moved out of my apartment I've lived in since 2018, in this college town, and I've driven by there a few times, and finally it's been kind of filled in by somebody. So with that being the case, like, I just have this overwhelming, like, kind of nauseating sensation of just like changes, like, kind of really just pounded me in my temples. And me being like such a, really even before anxiety, such like an agent against change, to just now have something that major, like literally my health anxiety journey started in this, like even back in as far as 2019 when I've had some shit happen. I was still in the same spot. So 2025, going to health anxiety, this place was basically my bosom at a certain point, and it wasn't always the case. There was many nights where I didn't want to be anywhere except my house, or my apartment rather, because I just didn't want to be alone. But to just now have that gone completely, and now I just have to like kind of redefine myself in a new spot. Change is tough, man. Health anxiety and anxiety in general especially make things like change and unsteadiness like these massive forces of evil. But really, man, it's probably for the best you get microdose and change many times a week, if not a day, just because comfort as a human being is such a drug, a crutch, really. And I'm not saying that people shouldn't seek comfort. Like I just said, I've been in the same spot for 7 years, but that worked against me. Like I went to do moving as a 25-year-old, not remotely remembering what it was as a 19-year-old, well, an 18-year-old, I guess. And it was just like, well, no, I'm 26 now. I don't even remember my age. It's just, it was staggering, like how much goes into moving. I forgot all of that. And those are I lost financial, like things that have financial value because I just couldn't bring them with me in a move, because I was just so staggered and just thrown out there by the process. So I say all this to say that, like, change is hard. Like seeing that somebody's in my apartment that I basically have done every milestone of my adult life in, it's very tough to see that. But I can find positive in that, one of which being I can make all new milestones as a adult, an old adult, old young adult, in a new spot. You have to like flip these things around. That's the key lesson here. Flip change into a positive.